So in chapter 18, we covered pricing concepts. And this is not to be confused with pricing strategies. Price basically is just the exchange value for a good or a service. So your price for going to college is your tuition. Your price for living in a place is your rent, things like that. The ability of government to influence pricing would be just basically tariffs. Tariffs on imports, exports, things like that. That's how the government can influence that, regulate that. Yeah, that's it. Setting prices, pricing objectives are a huge thing. I think we talked about 5 of them in class. The first one being profitability, and that is just setting your prices to reach maximum profit. So setting your price so that it's, like I said, maximizing profit, but also to where people are going to still purchase your product. Then volume, and that's just sales maximization. So you want to see your number of sales be super high. So setting your price just right to where people continue purchasing it. Meeting competition, it's just value pricing. A good example of that might be generic items. You just want to see sales in general. You don't want anything other than just sales. Then prestige is lifestyle image, so that would be like your luxury items. People are willing to pay a lot of money for these products. And then not for profit, that one is, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. They're not trying to get a profit. They're just basically making enough money to stay afloat. They don't have any goals in mind other than just staying afloat, keeping their doors open. So then we also talked about elasticity, and elasticity is something that is very important. Elasticity is just the measure of responsiveness in price changes, whether that be with purchasers or suppliers. So to explain that better, say you increase your prices by 1%, you might see a 10% decrease in prices. That would be a really good example of something that is very elastic. So you see a huge change in just a little bit of a price change. And then something that might be inelastic, say you raise your price 10%, you might only see a 1% decrease in sales. And knowing elasticity, marketers are able to then forecast when they see a price change. When they want to do a price change, they're able to forecast sales and say, okay, we're going to raise our price by 10%. We're going to expect a 1% decrease or something like that. Say they sell an inelastic product. So pretty much just what I explained. They're just able to use that to their advantage by forecasting. So that was it.